Hello everyone, just to give an update over the past few weeks since the Sam Creasy fight. Just want to firstly say thank you for all the support. Unfortunately, the fight didn't go my way, but that's part of the game, and we're back working at the moment on making improvements and looking forward to the future. But I just want to say thank you. I appreciate it. We've been quiet on YouTube because the weekend of the fight, Paul became ill after it, and he's been recovering and he's making progress now, and he's back on the mend. And without Paul, there is no YouTube. So we're getting things back up and running again. He's had a can of man up, and he's finally got himself back in working order. We're just gonna look at an episode this week of a bit of a fighter focus episode on Dan Hughes on the lead up to UKFC May the 18th. We've obviously got a lot of people competing on it from IPC, from Northwest Fight Academy. It's a great card of amateur MMA headlined by pro fight of Mike Thompson from the MMA Academy. So I'm looking forward to that. We've got a couple of guys from IPC going up against Northwest Fight Academy, just to get the guys out there, get them fights, some well-matched competition, and just so they can look at progressing and moving forward. I'm looking forward to them as well, so we'll keep you updated. We'll have some stuff on that and some stuff at the gym over the next few weeks, and keep working towards the future. So we're back up. Hopefully you enjoy this episode.
Hey guys, for those who don't know me, my name is Daniel Hughes. I'm an MMA fighter, featherweight, fighting off IPC Wrexham and the Pound MMA, and my record is 5-2. I'll be fighting on UKFC 30, May the 18th, just in a week's time, and I'd like to show you the behind the scenes on how I prepare for my next opponent, Aftab Javed from the Northwest Fight Academy. With all that being said, welcome to Aaron Aby's Fighter Focus. However, before we carry on, check this out.
Nice, sharp, straight shots.
Absolutely knocked him out! Oh my goodness, Jay!
So I thought I'd give one of the answers to the questions while I'm in work, because it's relevant. Is what is one of the hardest things about being a fighter? And that is the fact that nothing changes. We, just like anybody else, we get up, make our breakfast, and come to work. Then instead of going home at 5, we then go to train. Then we train our asses off, then we train some more, then we travel home, probably with absolutely nothing to give, go and have a shower, go to bed, rinse and repeat. There is no like time sacrifices. We sacrifice important times like spending time with the missus, going on holiday, playing video games, sleep. So we're gonna get some S&C in over at the Steelworks. Not really looking forward to it, can't lie to you. Fucking hate S&C. I said Coach Cass Stallman. Caroline Williams just as fucking mean, but hey man, great facility.
Yeah, you still got here, mate.
Just finished for the day at the Pound now. Just had a few PTs, S&C done. So for my fans watching, first of all, I just want to say all the support means the world. You coming up makes me way better on the day. I feel the energy, I feel the love. It takes the nerves away because it's really scary. Bringing that pound crowd and that IPC crowd every time, man. And they're so loud, so loud. I think you can expect a knockout. I reckon TKO maybe, and if not a TKO, then a very dominant decision. I think I'm going to be too much for him. I've trained hard. I'm one of the best featherweights in the division, if not the best featherweight in the division, so I wouldn't be shocked with me putting him away. Coming to the closing chapter of our fight camp. So 8:30 in the morning, on my way to go do another horrendous S&C session with Gaz and Kaz from the Steelworks. Should be fun. Not fun, but it's got to be done. Here we go. Pound and Steelworks. S&C at the place to be. I don't know how they do it. Not like he needs any introduction. My head coach, Cass Dalman, and S&C coach. What are we doing today?
So yesterday we did a load of plyometric work, so our legs been taking a little bit of battering. So today we're going to do a little bit of work on our upper body. We're going to do some strength work, and then we're going to finish it off with some technical round work on some pads and stuff, just for a little bit of cardio, but nothing too much, nothing too dangerous today, mate. Nice and fun.
Thank God. Thank God. My journey into being an MMA fighter. So it started late 2019. I just finished uni. I was 16 stone. I was out of shape. Without going too much into detail, I was in a very bad place. When I moved up to Bangor, I'd started working at CEX. That's where I used to work in Bolton. But when I moved up to Wales with the missus, that's where I continued working. And funnily enough, the bus stops at Bangor are ruthless, mate.
Bus wankers!
There were kids just picking on me left, right and centre, and I couldn't do a thing about it. I was thinking, Jesus, I'm a 23-year-old man here getting beat up by kids. Well, not beat up, but getting threatened by kids at the bus stop. I need to be able to defend myself. So I asked my good friend Aaron where he trains, and he said he trains at the Pound. From there, I just decided to go in, and ever since I never looked back. I just trained every single day. The challenge at first was to see how far I could go if I trained for a year. And then from there, the addiction just took over. And then I met Nathan Lambert, and I was doing PTs with Nathan Lambert, and I was just getting smashed every single day, but loving it. And then sooner rather than later, jumped into the cage. What an experience. What an experience. And now look at me, fighting on the highest level of the amateur scene, soon to go pro. And that will happen. I will go pro. Started off Chunky Daniel at the bus stops, not wanting to get beat up by Bangor ruffians. We got the food I eat every single day. So for lunch, we've got chicken thigh, some rice with some veg, a little bit of egg, and a lovely protein yogurt. Nice and healthy, does the job. Wednesday is a wall wrestling Wednesday. So we're off to IPC, me and the boy, Camille Lee Griffith. Gonna be late, so Abe's gonna be fuming. What do you think separates a good fighter from a great one? It's a really good question. I think apart from consistency is super important, Like, you can't be a Monday, Wednesday, Friday guy and be at the top of fighting. There's a certain level. When you want to get to a certain level, you've got to do more. You've got to be training basically every day. And also, expanding your horizons to check better places to train. Now, I'm all for, you know, grassroots and loyalty and sticking to the places where you came up. In fact, I still do that. But I found, since expanding my horizons and checking other gyms such as IPC, going to Aspire, going to Hammer, I noticed that my ability skyrocketed, because different people have different ways of teaching, and everyone has a different tips and tricks that are very, very useful, especially for the cage. And different gyms have different bodies, different fighting styles, different things that you need to get used to. So I think what separates a fighter from a great fighter from a good one is that they go and they expand their horizons and they train with the best to become the best. They don't get complacent being a very big fish in a very small pond. We are here, the place to be, IPC, but we are late, so we are definitely in shit. What do you reckon, Cam?
I'm in shit, yeah, to be honest.
Here we go. Finished training session at IPC. Oh, so nasally. Here with Cam, up and comer. Those who don't know Cam, you'll know him soon. Answer another question now, and who is the most inspirational MMA fighter for you? For me, obvious answer is Aranabi. Man, do I love this gym. Man, ever since coming, my wrestling has leveled up, like levels. And it's so hard to act like a douche when you've got Aranabi, who's such a good example. You know, he's got cystic fibrosis. Everyone knows about his journey with cancer. So if that guy can sit there and graft, I ain't got no excuse. Does that make sense? I feel like coming here is a very positive attitude to the gym. Very positive attitude that I carry into life. And I think it's going to be the reason I come to the top. Thursday at 3 p.m, over in the pound. This is the time where I usually get my PTs in at the moment. I've got Restanding doing a PT with me. He's a regular to help me. I've got James Leverbarrow, trains of us over at IPC, as you can tell by the fantastic t-shirt. Just working simple head movement and angles to get a positional advantage, and I'll teach my classes later. Just stealing what AB teaches me, but getting full credit. So today is Friday, another day, another S&C. I've just got done doing a PT, and now I'm with Gaz, and we're going to do some more S&C. As you can see, got a no strip because your boy's nasally. But yeah, close fight week now, so I'm not doing anything too strenuous. Just getting some nice work in with a big one. So 5:15, we are on our way to IPC. We might actually make it on time, which is belting. Obviously fight week now, so there won't really be sparring for us. Just going there to hit pads, show face, be in a good environment. It's funny, when I was doing these videos, Paul was saying, try and get into more interesting places so that you're not just in the same place. But it occurred to me that it's part of what we do. I'm either in the pound, on the way to IPC, or in IPC. And it's funny because all of my videos are between them three. But it's a significant point. I do the same thing every single day in, day out. No matter the weather, no matter how I'm feeling, no matter what the situation. I find that mad. How do you deal with fight nerves? Long story short, yeah, I do get really nervous before a fight, but what I do is I just ask myself, like, why am I doing it? Do you know what I mean? And sometimes it is like oh God, why do I do this to myself? But ultimately, the highs I feel from competing are so good. The lows are never as low. AB says this, the highs are never as high, and and the lows are never as low. What I say to myself is I'm doing this for the journey. Every single day I wake up and I've got something to do. Whether that is S&C, whether that is jiu-jitsu, wrestling, striking, coaching, I've got something to do. And in this day and age, that's a blessing. There are a lot of people, I'd say 95% of the people around me have fucking nothing to do with their lives. They go to work a job they hate to get money that they won't spend on anything but themselves, and go home. And they rinse and repeat and rinse and repeat. But at least when I rinse and repeat, it is for my beneficial gain in it. When it's all said and done, I can say that I dared to be great. So that's what goes through my head, that this is not as big of a deal as I think it is. Ultimately, I'm amateur, so when I'm pro, it resets anyway, but this is a fantastic experience for me to go and get the rounds in and the cage time and then develop, see what's working well for me, and then definitively find out what is not working well for me, so then I get to go out again and improve. Oh, another session in IPC done, knackered, light work. Friday, normally rounds, but since we're a week out, nice pads with Kieran Edwards. He'll be fighting for his welterweight title. He's going to win, obviously, because he's a fucking beast. But yeah, good rounds. Sweaty as all hell. On the way home now to go and eat some food and cry myself to sleep. Fight week now, so now we get to the not so glamorous part, which is the dieting. Probably the worst part of the entire camp, because you spend a week not really being able to train and suffering. Only in here, like, and in the stomach, but it's a tough one. Today, and basically every single day, we have chicken and vegetables. And let me tell you, mate, not a lot of it. Oh, don't get it wrong, though. Do have a banana. So it is a saving grace. How do I balance my personal life around fighting? Now, that's a great question. And the answer is going to be not so shocking to those who know what that is I prioritize fighting over everything. Because you cannot be in the business has to be in you. You have to really want to be in this business because it takes everything. I prioritize it over the woman I love. I prioritize it over my bills. I prioritize it over my current career. I prioritize it over my health. I prioritize it over my friendships, over my social events. I prioritize it over everything. It takes every ounce of you and it asks nothing more than all of you. Luckily for me, that's a deal I'm willing to make. If that can mean I have a chance to etch my name in greatness, that's a chance I'll take every single day. I have spent 17 years of my life in a council estate feeling worthless, and I'm not going to spend another second accepting second best. So if it takes all of me, it can have all of me, as long as when my day is done, I'll be remembered as the guy who dared to be great. So yeah, to answer your question, I don't balance fighting around my life. I balance my life around fighting. I'm off for a nice little walk, usually do a 10k run, but I don't really want to get any done leading up to fight week. So a nice stroll in what is for once sunny Bangor. Lovely views always, love where I live. But anyway, it got me thinking, if there was any advice I could give to up and coming amateurs or people starting out as amateurs, and it's probably going to be different advice than most people would give, because it's probably about sponsorship. Now, one thing that is a shock to me is just how expensive it can be to be an amateur fighter, especially because we don't get paid by a bit of ticket commission, and that's volatile because the amount of letdowns you get in your amateur career is quite high. How many times I've had people saying, I'll get a ticket off you, and then the day before they jib it. But yeah, sponsorship, man, like if you can get a local business to sponsor you, even if it's something like, you know, food supplements, clothes, travel expense, it all adds up in the grand scheme of things, because we're not doing anything different to pros. The only thing different is a few rule sets, elbows and knees, but you get paid. You know, I'm fighting people who train exactly like pros and with pros. The S&C's just as professional, the training regiment's just as professional, the recovery's just as professional, and with that comes expenses. So yeah, get yourself some sponsorships. I'm lucky enough to have sponsorships. I've got Zach Larriman, who is a osteopath, been over 25 years experience. He sorts me out on the regular, helps to fix my broken body. I've got Sean Owens Roofing. Sean's been sponsoring me since the start of my fight career from the very bottom, and now he's going to be there at the very top, and I'm always grateful for that. I've got Creative Design, a good friend of mine, sponsors me 2 fights now. Again, small, what you think is like a small donation, £100, £200, it really does make a huge difference. And then I've also got a local MMA event, Market Mayhem. They're sponsoring me as well. Again, £200. That's food shopping for the month, you know. Hey guys, thank you for watching. That is just a little look at how I prepare for a fight. All that said and done now. Hard work's been done. I'll see you guys at the fight. Don't worry, if you can't make it to the fight, there will be a stream. The link to the stream will be in the video. I want to thank everyone at IPC and the Pound who's helped me. Also, shout out, I want you guys to subscribe to Aaron Aby's channel, because not only is he working tirelessly to make himself content and give himself a platform, he's now bestowing that opportunity to us out of the kindness of his heart. So it will do me a favour, it will do Aaron a favour, it will do everyone at IPC Wrexham a favour if you go ahead and subscribe, okay? Catch you on the other side. Big win incoming. I hope you all enjoyed it. Fuck. Can't remember the fucking lines. I blame the cats, me. Hey guys, so thanks for watching my my in-depth journey to fuck. Oh, fuck off. In the link, there will be a link to the stream. I fucked it. May 18th. I've done it again. I fucked it up. Platform where we can see, where we can be viewed. So, fuck! I can't remember the fucking lines! Daniel, just remember the lines! You know what I mean? Can't even do a fucking video now.